And we're live. Hello, my friends. Good evening. I'm working with this lighting here. Let's see. I think it's all right. We will make it work. Hello. Happy. I legit almost said Friday. We ain't nowhere close to Friday. Oh my word. Happy Tuesday. Oh my goodness. This has been a day, my friends. Let me tell you. But I need to, my office is clean. My office is clean, guys. I'm so excited. Instead of, sitting down and filming legit videos, that's what I did today because I couldn't decide what I wanted to film. That's legitimately what it was. I'm like, I don't know what to film today. So someone suggested a declutter video and I was like, that's a great excuse to clean my house. So that's exactly what I did. Let's see who is here today. Hello, Cindy and Sarah and Tracy and Simone. Hello, Lisa. Lisa, right? Hiding under a Reese name. Oh man. There's so many of you who have names that aren't your names. And Amira, Rosie's here. Lissa's here. Hello, my friends. Would you like to go down now? All right, go on. Goodbye. Right when I sit down, she decides to pester me, and so I hold her, and then she doesn't want to be there anymore. My goodness. Hello, Autumn. Oh my goodness, there's some names that I either haven't seen in here in a really long time or haven't seen in here at all, and that is very, very exciting. Hello, Mary. Gracie says, I want to play. Gracie always wants to play when it's most inconvenient for me. That's how that doggy rolls. I tell you what, I gotta get my writing material down because, my friends, today we're going to talk about all the things. I mean, primarily we're going to talk about one thing, but here's what I want to do going forward. I want to kind of run this in a meeting-esque way, you know what I'm saying? But I want to do like the beginning, we can chat a little bit about whatever we want, and then we'll have like the center section, which will be like the topic of the day or the topic of the week. And then if our conversation trails off at the end, as it tends to do, that's totally okay because that's what we do here. We like to talk about random things. But today, the topic is getting started on your diet. And the reason I have a whole pad of paper here and everything, because I want your guys' ideas and stuff as well. And not only that, but I want you guys to start thinking about, as we're talking about things, what sort of topics would you like me to cover? Legit, just throw that on the ground. No problem. CMT hands at their finest. Oh, my friends, check these out. I got these press-on nails today. I bought them the other day. I saw them on Instagram and everyone's raving about them. And I was like, all right, let's give these a try. They've lasted all day. They're supposed to last like 2 weeks, but I give them mad props for lasting the day. So we'll see what happens. But what I want is your guys' suggestions for other topics for us to do. What would you be interested in chit-chatting about? I need to not hold the pen because I'm going to throw that one on the floor too. Let's see who else has come in here. Brat Baby is here for inspiration. Excellent. Autumn is new. Excellent. I'm so glad you're here, Autumn. Here for now. Slight chance I'll have to step away. My parents still aren't home, so I'll assume they're with my sister. Fair enough. Lisa is here. Hello. Barbara is here. Wow, do I need that struggle hardcore with motivation and your why? Oh, that's interesting. That's a heavy way to start, my friends. But first, I was thinking today about like the different things that we could do to make this very interactive. And the first thing I want to do is, when I used to be in youth group and we would meet every week, the first thing we would do is share our highs and our lows from the week. So I was going to share mine once I think of them. I at least thought of my high for sure. But I want to share that with you. And then if you guys want to share your highs, your lows, or everything in between, let me know. Run in that chat roll, chat away, because I would love to know how you guys are doing. Do you have any non-scale victories? Do you have any scale victories? Oh, I have some scale stuff to talk about too. But first, my high for the week, you guys. My husband and I went out with a couple on a double date. on Saturday night. Not like somebody I met from the internet, because I did that this week too. Oh, this was such a good weekend for me socially, which I haven't been able to say really truly since I moved. Like, I've met up with a couple of people, but like, this was a weekend of socialization, and it was so fulfilling. It was awesome. So first, Friday, if you guys are on Instagram, you might know Ivana, also known as Groceries and Grace on Instagram. She is a WW ambassador, and she works for Weight Watchers, and she's just the sweetest person. She is here. She's touring with the Oprah tour that's happening right now, with sponsored by WW, to just be there to be like a Weight Watchers person or whatever. So she's hopping on a couple of the tours, and she came to the one that was in St. Paul, which is, of course, near me. And so I was like, I'm sorry, but you and I have to meet up. And she had a couple of meetups planned, but we didn't go. I didn't go to any of the meetups. We met up on our own, just the two of us. We went to Mall of America. We walked thousands and thousands and thousands of steps. We literally just strolled the floors. And then when we got bored of one floor, we went up the escalator and strolled another floor and all that jazz. And we were together for like 3 or 4 hours talking about everything. It was like I met up with one of my girlfriends from college. I never for a second considered that this was the first time I was meeting this girl face to face. She was absolutely incredible. So if you follow her and you think she's the cutest, sweetest little thing ever, she's actually like that. Like, she is the same person that you get on Instagram, and she's wonderfully sweet. And I love her. So I had a great time with that. And then we went out, Eric and I, with one of Eric's coworkers and his wife. And it was wonderful, because I was like, these are people I'm legitimately meeting who live here. The wife was kind of in the same situation where he moved both of them for the sake of the job that he just got, same place that my husband works. And it was so nice. It was so nice. Oh my gosh, it was glorious. And then we clicked so much so that they invited us to their co-ed baby shower next weekend, which is this coming weekend. And so we're going to go and see them again. And they're like, don't bring a gift, just come, because people, like the couples from our Bible study, will be there, and we want you to meet other people. It was just the sweetest thing. I'm like, oh, so I had a great week socially. That was my high. Trying to think of my low, other than the fact it's snowing, because I'm pretty sure from now until the end of April, I will be able to say my low is the snow on the ground is preventing me from doing what I want to do. So I'm going to try and avoid that as my low. What is my low? Generalized lack of motivation. I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily have a low, other than I've been very tired. That's probably what it is. So I've been noticing in my body, and for those of you that don't know, I have a disease called CMT, nerve disease. I don't know if anybody who's here that doesn't know that. Let me know if you I have no idea what's wrong with you, because there's indeed something wrong with me. There's multiple things wrong with me, but but the cold I'm finding is very much affecting my body, even though I'm hardly ever outside. Even staying in the house, and the house being a little bit colder. And then I was outside briefly running errands a little bit yesterday, and I just hurt. And I feel like every movement I make takes so much more effort than it normally does. And the only explanation, I've been sleeping fine. I've been waking up energized and all of that. And I'm not in the point in my cycle where I should be tired or anything like that. So I legitimately have no idea what the problem is. And I think it's just because it's cold. That's really the only thing I can think of. And that sucks, because I'm stuck like this from now again until April. So that's my low, is I'm trying to figure out this new, because it's frigid cold. Chicago gets cold, and it gets this cold sometimes, but it's frigid cold. So Yolanda, I have a disease called Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease. It is CMT for short, and it affects the nerves in my hands, arms, legs, and feet. And basically they're degenerating. That's the really, really Cliff Notes version. But I'm a very, very, my muscles in those areas in my body are very, very weak. I'm very, very temperature sensitive, especially cold sensitive. And while I'm getting stronger, and fitness is an awesome, awesome tool to help me. So that's why you move A little, I'm assuming you meant differently. Yes, that is why I move differently. I don't know how many people notice, but my hands are I talk with my hands a lot and my hands look very different. My hands look a little bit skinnier. My wrists are cocked. That's all. That's why. That's all because of this disease. So that's probably my low is cold and I are not friends right now, but I have to learn how to adjust and overcome. So